I'm Greg Shapiro, and let's queer up the worldview. UK's largest student pride hit by DEI cuts. Pride organizations in the United Kingdom say they're facing a funding crisis as corporate sponsors pull back from diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives. National Student Pride, the UK's largest LGBTQ+ student event, has announced that its 2026 festival will be its last in its current form after 21 years. Organizers report income has fallen by roughly 2/3 compared to 2 years ago. Trustee and co-founder Tom Guy told Pink News that sponsorship has sharply declined from 24 sponsors and 53 career fair stalls in 2024 to just 8 sponsors and 20 stalls by 2026. Guy says the volunteer-led organization is now struggling to sustain operations. Quote, "We've lost sponsors that we've had for years that either have just not replied to our message this year or can't do it anymore with budget cuts. Everyone is struggling. It's across the board," end quote. National Student Pride has also introduced an ethical sponsorship policy in 2024, refusing funding from oil, gas, and arms companies after activist-led boycotts. Students say the loss will be deeply felt. Well, and here we are licking our wounds from cuts to our Pride events nationally when the story turns out to actually be a global one, which is not all that surprising given the current climate. I only hope that once these fascists fuck off for good, that Pride organizations will be able to come back stronger than ever.
You know, and I'm sure there's a level of homophobia that's attributed to this, but also, I've found a way to blame it on Donald Trump. I mean, he puts these tariffs on, and that creates uncertainty because the EU is trying to become, you know, like just like political NATO. You know what I mean? And they're trying to rally and support. But if they go it alone without a lot of U.S. support, they have to pay more for U.S. goods. That's creating economic uncertainty over there, and that. Also, the last part you talked about, how they've refused funds from oil, gas companies, and stuff like that. Principled stands are great, but if someone's willing to support us at this point, take the money.
Take the money, especially if you're going from 24 sponsors to just 8. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Now, we will come out of this in the future, and I hope that you folks remember these people who are being super quiet right now, because when they were making all the money off us and our community, they were out there waving flags and putting their damn their logos on our flags for every given reason, right? And now they're really quiet right now, you know, and equality is not a moment to be quiet, and this is when they're the quietest.
Well, look at how Target learned that lesson too.
Yes.
So
100%.
yes,
100%. You know, we did a story about gay days pausing. You know, that's a huge blow. Most of us, you know, remember being young kids and going there and seeing the sea of red shirts and going, I am gay as hell, you know, and not now. But again, they're also saying that they're pausing it. It's not going away for good, right? You know, the Dinah had a scare when it came to money, you know. Maybe these kids, maybe they'll get a big sponsor or something will come up and save them. But it still sucks.
Yeah.
You know, what was that last flinch you did? What were you thinking?
They're paused.
You don't think that's a real thing?
They're not coming back.
Really?
I really don't think Gay Days is coming back. But Gay Days started just as, hey, it was before social media. Hey, let's just all wear red shirts
so if you don't make
and go to the park.
If you don't make it official, it is a chance of coming back, you think?
Well, yeah, people can still say, and especially online, we can say, let's, you know, get your red shirt. Let's, you know, put your group on it and let's go. But I don't think it's going to come back as an organized event. I really don't.
Well, there is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.